Me again, still here. Okay, so what's the first steps in getting the film done? Now, the screenplay, as it exists now, is about 180 pages, which is quite huge. I know that the first act, before the girl ends up on the street, is too long, so I've got to go back over that, cut that down. I'll have to work out exactly how many pages that section is at the moment, but we probably need to lose about 20 or 30 pages. And that script is actually with a producer in Brisbane at the moment, and I'll just have to give him a call. You know, we haven't done anything with it as far as funding, and I don't think he's going to mind at all if I just go ahead and do it like this anyway. Okay, so I've got to get the script in shape. Now, the various stages as I was writing the script, I was getting a lot of feedback on, so I think it doesn't need a lot of work as it is, because I was getting that as I was writing it. Then I've got to look at crewing it. Now, I will probably direct and camera operate, because I wrote it to be pretty much in the moment, handy, steady cam. The audio is critical because we need really good audio. That's usually a deal breaker on films, so I'm lucky enough to have on loan some good lapel mics from Derek Griffin, and I've got a Zoom H4n recorder which we'll use as well. I'll shoot some videos later about how I'm going to set up the rig for the filming. The lighting will all be existing light. The film will look probably pretty rough, but that's fine because that's in keeping with what it's about. The composer, I work with a really good composer called Anthony Lyndon Jones, or Tony Jones. He writes fantastic music, and I've got an idea already for the kind of template of the sounds I'm after. So I'll talk to Tony about that shortly. I can see another bird down there wagging its tail. It's just crazy. Years ago there used to be hardly any, well, all the trees were half the size around here. You didn't get as many birds right here. It's great. Anyway, you can tell I like birds. Okay, and now casting it. Look, I'm just going to start going through Star now. I'll write up really good character descriptions and invite people to submit show reels. The lead role is going to be a really difficult part. It's got a huge amount of emotional depth and acting skill that's required. Editing it will be easy because, again, it's meant to be, and the style I want to shoot it in is, two shots, continuous shots. It's really meant to be like you're actually there, almost like a doco, cinema verite style. So editing it actually should be easy. I'm hoping, we're going to film it in Brisbane, I'm hoping that we can do it all maybe within 10 days, even less if possible. So I'm going to start working through those aspects of it now, and that's what the following videos will be about. I've got a Canon HF11 HD camera, which is basically a camcorder, but that's fine for this. I think we will start a fundraising drive at some stage on Kickstarter or one of the other crowdsource platforms. If I can get more than I don't know, we'll have to break it down. Maybe we might aim for 5,000 or something, but if we can get more than that, I'll get a really good camera, handheld again, but with a nice 35mm sensor like a Canon 5D. But anyway, all that's to come. So the first thing now is just telling Norm, the producer, that I want to go ahead and do this indie, basically, and just working over that first act in the script. I'm quite confident with the rest of it, and just starting to get the rudimentary crew in position. Also makeup will be pretty important, because the film covers, I think it's about 6 months or so, I can't remember. So, and you're looking at someone degenerating as they're addicted to drugs, so the makeup has to be good, because we're only shooting this in the course of a week. Location scouting will be important. That's something to look at further down the line. Having a dedicated sound operator would be good, but I might be able to handle that depending on what the camera rig's like and how we can set up mics with it. And having a production assistant would be fantastic. So I'm going to produce in direct, so getting someone on board to help with that too would be good. Listen to those whipbirds. It's great. You always hear them, but you never see them, and seeing them before was quite special actually. So maybe it's a good portent. Okay. Anyway, look at this for beautiful. And now that I've watched that clip back, I'd just like to say the entire film won't consist of shots of people's nose and mouths. I couldn't see what I was filming as I was filming it, so we will have some kind of video split on the actual camera. It won't look like everything just did then. Okay.